This entire project I've made using scrap pieces of wood or wood that was reclaimed or salvaged. So I didn't buy anything to make this. So it's not pretty, it's just meant to be functional. My idea here was to put up the hangers with nails as pins so that they would move a little bit. These are some metal hangers from a hanging door shoe rack, a shoe rack that goes behind a door. The shoe rack has since met its demise, and I've been holding on to these for a while thinking that it was decent metal and I could use it for something. This is a piece of scrap particle board that I got from a computer desk that I found on the street. And as much as I hate particle board, it was a good wide material to use to make the first shelf. And I didn't have the right size screws, so and the tapping is just to get the second half of that piece is not completely drilled, so that's just to get the point in so they don't work their way out. So the idea here was to make this to where it swung a little bit so that as the garage door opened and closed, this platform would move with the vibrations instead of allowing the wood to rattle loose and then eventually fall. Interestingly enough, that metal bar that's on the back of my sled is also from the same desk as the particle board. That was for an elevated shelf. could not get this block on because I did not realize on the other side of the joist there was a staple, just a loose rogue staple that was up there. So I pulled it out, and then all of a sudden it fit on okay. This is the only hanger that was put on with 2 nails as pins, because this one couldn't move as I'd cut the slot into the side to receive this swing arm so that I could put larger pieces of wood up on the tail end of this shelving system. And here, just to test the strength, we have almost a chin up. That thing held my entire weight. And the majority of the wood that you're seeing here was from a house that had had the roof ripped off and was being replaced. And I was just driving by, saw it, and decided to dumpster dive and pick out as much as I could. I got a lot of 2x6s, 2x8s, something along those lines. Old wood, it looked like, maybe a birch, I'm not sure. But I just had no space to put it anywhere, you know, the bane of all small shops. So I needed to use the only space I had left, which was on the ceiling. And it came out pretty much how I designed it to. Voila, instant storage.